What's up, chat? How you guys doing today? Hey, hey, how you doing today? You doing good? I hope you're doing well. Your girl's tired. Oh my gosh, chat. I literally stayed up until like 5 a.m. Really 6 to really think about it. I don't want to. Yeah. Def stayed up too long last night. Not out of my own volition, but because I had to close. And it's just so crazy. Try not to be tired all the time. And I'm just tired all the time. You know what I mean? Like, try as I might. I am tired all the time. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let me look at myself. Hold on. Let me see what I got going on. There we go. I look dead inside, but that's okay. That is alright. Turn that off. Boop. Beep. Okay. There we go. Looking good. Oh my gosh, guys. I actually feel like a piece of poop. I'm not even gonna hold you. I am very late for today's stream. It's about 12:30 right now. And usually I start a stream around 10. So I'm a good 2 hours late today. But that's okay. That's alright. At least we're here, you know? You gotta get these clips. God, my eyeballs. Bro, like, once I get put on, your girl is taking a nap for 30 years. I'm not gonna lie to you. 30 years minimum. Okay. 30 years minimum. Minimum. Alright. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get a better title. See if I can catch some people. Gotta catch them all Pokemon types. Yep. Oh my god. You know, I think we're just gonna go with whatever stuff we have. I'm so tired, guys. Like I feel. Yeah, let's get into today's stream. I'm so dead. Okay. Where's my button? Fudge, bro. I added some new buttons, so now I'm a little confused. Show. There we go. I did it. Okay.
5-Star House 2026. We are doing 5-Star House this summer. Yes. We're doing 5-Star House. Now, how 5-Star House is going to work? How 5-Star House is going to work? There are going to be some familiar faces, and there's going to be some new faces. I'm super excited for this shit. Y'all going to find out more about it, you feel me? As it get closer to when it's happening. Yes, let's do it, bitch. Let's do it, bitch. Chat, y'all already know, man. Let me know who y'all need to see in that motherfucker. Let me know who y'all I don't want to tell y'all too much details yet, but I'm very excited for this shit, bro. I'm very excited, bro. And new faces, old faces, and whoever ends up winning this 5-star house. Shit, bro.
I don't like my own post. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know, chat? What? Why? Every time I see Katy Perry, I remember when she kissed that strange young boy. She was on American Idol, Jugs. Was it American Idol? It was weird. That was so odd. The boy literally went, "I've never kissed anybody," and she took it upon herself to kiss this boy. I don't know. I don't know. What are we talking about? Came to fulfill the. That's so act. Wait. She's mad at the world. It seems like she's mad at the world. Wait, what? Mr. Keith. I heard a lot of people guessing on the song and didn't even know it was you in particular, actually. What the fuck? Yo, old Twitter seems like it was such a crazy time. Can I go back to that? I missed it, guys. I missed it. Not what's Chief Keef doing to the Huns. It's actually not hard to get people to laugh. I'm so, like, why are men so weird about it? Like, gets one person to laugh. And they're like, how is he doing it? Oh my god. He's such a suave man. Like, guys, just don't be weird. That's gotta be number one. Molly Santana! Yo, how is Yana meeting with all these people? Is she in LA? Is that why? I can see why people move to LA. Because, goddamn, just back to back to back to back to back. I couldn't live there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am not, like, I want to collab, but I don't want to move. Because New York is so ingrained in me. I'm not gonna hold you. The only place I would move is probably, like, Amsterdam, like New Amsterdam, like Holland type shit, like Europe, like far Europe. Like, so Europe that, like, all I can see is nature. You know what I'm talking about? Like, no one can touch me type shit. Ah, fuck. Okay, we move forward. Now that I sound exactly like a hermit.
500 matches, you can break it.
Yo, okay, that's what I wanted to learn today. I wanted to learn all about Maya today. Not only because she's a streamer, not only because she's a cool lady, not only because she freaking founded a fucking sanctuary, what the fuck, but no, actually because of all those reasons. Simpin. I'm okay. I'm okay, Simpin. Mwah, I love you. I love you. I'm okay. She's so worried. It's okay, Simpin. She's like, did you know you fell? Guys, my chair, bruh! My fucking chair broke. How am I supposed to live? Guys. Who am I? Butterfly. And I cannot deny. Fuck, I'm so tired, bro. What do I do? What do I actually do? Wait. Fuck. That's what that missing bolt was. Gag. I'm not gonna lie, there's been a screw under my chair for a hot minute, and I didn't know what it was about. But now I see. Now I see. How do I put her back on? See, I feel like that fall would have been funnier if I didn't land directly on my elbow. Fudge, bro. Alright. I'm just gonna hope I don't fall again. Remind me to not lean back, because this chair is definitely not fastened. When I say fastened like that, fastened. Ah! Fudge, it hurts, bro. Ah. Okay. So yeah, let's learn about the fucking. It has an entire petting zoo in the back. I ran out of content today, so I went to the pet store and got an alpaca. Oh, she's mad as hell. Why is he showing this to her? Why did he touch it like that, bro? Okay. Hey, Sinbin. No, you're not getting up here. No, I'm good. I'm okay. Guys, my elbow really hurts. I'm not even gonna hold you. My elbow hurts crazy town.
We here at the core crib. We got a new pet. It's an alpaca. It gives us like 500 mats if we break it. What am I doing? I got a new pet. I ran out of content today, so I went to the pet store and got an alpaca.
Use your fucking brain and like come up with a good idea.
Nah. I mean, bro, this is a genius idea. I mean, who has a pet alpaca? Look. Huh? What do you think? Look.
What do you think? She is mad.
So she hung up. We here at the.
Why did he go like what, sir?
It's an alpaca. It gives us like 500 mats if we break it.
If you break it, it's so crazy.
What am I doing? I got a new.
So I asked my coworker yesterday, really this morning, cause yeah, if like how to do well at Twitter, right? Because he's like a cool person. I don't know. And he was like, just do a bunch of reposts, right? So I guess we'll try and do that. I don't know, man. Chat, you guys, you got any ideas? Really learned from Maya. He protected the spider from getting hurt. Yes.
No, stop, please.
Wait, don't move.
Hey, whoa, no. What are you doing? Go.
He doesn't have it.
Literally have it. I'm gonna kill it.
Go extra A.
I'm gonna kill it.
You're back.
Kill that thing. No. Kill it. No, you got it.
Not at Maya. Gag.
You got it, Gilly.
See? This is what I'm talking about. You gotta have your, what's it? You gotta have your, no wait, she put a video, hold on. Guys, I'm so sorry, my brain is actually mush today. But, I gotta get those clips, and I'm like, no. Anyway, American conservationist. Bro! She's so cool. Okay. Okay, let's get deep. Let's do a little bit of a deepity divey. Okay, started streaming 2019. It's actually not that long ago. I don't know why I keep thinking these streamers started in like fucking, I don't even know, 2000. I don't know how age works, I guess. Okay, she's not recognized for integrating lime scheming with wildlife conservation and educational outreach. Now, I definitely want to be this cool, but I don't want to, like, teach. I'm not a teacher. Like, if you learn from my stream, amazing. That's actually what I want. But, like, my sister was a teacher, and so, like, I had to go to her classes a lot, especially for the summer, because I helped her pack up. She was one of those try-hard teachers, so she would, like, decorate the whole classroom. Like, it would look, like, you know those, like, Instagram, like, teachers that, like, you know, post their rooms and shit every start of the school year? Like, she wouldn't post it, but she would go all out. Like, she would, anyway, she was amazing. Anyway, so what am I talking about? Yes, so I know what it's like to teach. It's not for me, because I'm not gonna hold you guys. The thing about teaching is, once a person doesn't get what you're saying, and you've tried your best to communicate the topic fully, I get tight. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know what it is. That's why I don't think I can have kids. Because I get mad, like, inside. You know, I try to have patience outside, but inward, I get so mad when people don't know things. Like, I don't know what it is. It's gotta be some type of trauma. It's gotta be. It's definitely me. It's not the people. But it's like, whenever I see a kid, like for, like, instance, my niece, right? When I was babysitting her, like, full time, we would, like, have conversations, because I talk to everybody the same. Like, I don't care what age you are. We gonna have an interesting conversation. It's my life. I know how to live it. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, I'd be talking to her about her shows and shit. And I was, like, trying to read her something. And I was like, what do you think this means? And she was like, I don't know. I can't read. And I went, it's the way I literally just froze in time. And I went, oh my God, you're right. You don't know how to do that yet. Gag! It really just kind of, I don't know. It really be fucking me up, bro. Okay, let me get back to this deep dive. I'm sorry. Okay, she's 7 million. 7 million. Fudge. She went to Polytech. Good for her. Okay, let's get into her car. Why do they have this picture? Bro, that's so funny. Okay. After her streamer friends encouraged her to do so, singing on Instagram, she really started streaming the music category, mainly singing content. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know she did singing content. More comfortable singing in front of people. Early in her streaming career, she saw significant growth after a Falconry live stream clip with her juvenile red-tailed hawk named Bean went viral on Reddit. Should I start a Reddit? I don't know how to do it, but, like, I like Reddit. You know what I mean? Okay, so started the Conservation Cast, a podcast where viewers learned about animals and gather information from experts. Hold the phone. That sounds so up my alley. You don't even understand. Is this still going on? American Eagle found it. Oh my God, she's up to fucking episode 52? Guys, where was this streamer? Oh my gosh, she's so cool. Okay. Okay. Should I watch Your Rage Takes Me to the Hood? Okay, okay. See, I really gotta do like a cute vlog channel like this. Like, this is so cute. This is so adorbs. And I just feel like, I don't know. Okay, you guys know me. I'm getting off topic. But I'm gonna get back on topic. Don't worry. I'm gonna get back on topic. But I just want to show you... I just want to show you real quick how discombobulated my channel looks. Okay, so right now, I'm doing a lot of clips, right? Because that's what they say, okay? We do the clips. No one's watching the clips. So then I try and edit shit. No one watches the edits. So then I just try and play games. Nobody watches that shit either. It's like, what content? I'm just complaining now. Okay, back to it. So I actually just wanted... There we go. Wait, is this full? Okay, good. There's some movement. Yeah. What? Okay. What? What'd you say? Huh? Okay. It's going through.
Connor helped me out a lot. Gave me some good advice while I was rehabilitating Bean. When Bean started dropping weight, he gave me this equation. Chat.
Math?
Oh, yeah.
Are we smart enough to understand this?
I'm so sorry. Is this her handwriting? Yo, I don't understand when people have perfect handwriting. Bro, it's the way my handwriting is like script-ish. Bro, this is like perfect teacher handwriting, bro.
So there's a constant time bird
Right.
to this exponent, and that's what gives you kilocalories. And then you do...
I just want you to know, this is exactly, this math, this equation is exactly why I'm not a forest ranger. I wanted to be that, and then they went, okay, cool. Do doctor math. And I went, and I'm gone. I think I like writing now.
Kilocalories divided by these constants. So if you're feeding quail, then you do divided by 1.6, 1.5, 1.4, 2, and that gives you the amount of food they should be eating that day.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I used that. Oh, shit. I already leaked my question.
Is that a leak? What is that? Girlie, you didn't leak nothing.
Dang it.
You're good.
I'll get better. Okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Okay. Look at him go.
But
Look at him go.
Probably Bean on here in a few months, back on stream.
I hope so. We'll see. He is he's very fat right now.
Good.
Yeah. No, he's happy. He's happy. It's gonna take a lot to get him back in good shape though.
Yeah, since we started using that equation probably 8 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it took about 2 to 3 months for the bird's metabolism to properly,
Go back.
I guess,
Snap
become
back.
equal or just catch up to that equation and
Right.
do what the equation was supposed to do, which is, that keeps them at their. And I was telling this for chat. That keeps them at that's the base metabolic rate, BMR. So that keeps them at a stable weight. Weight's very important. I guess we didn't even tell them why weight's important.
Yeah, why is it weight important?
Do you want to tell them that?
No, you also Mia, this is a red-tailed hawk. How do you weigh a bird? Okay, let's talk about weight. No, you go ahead.
Okay, so weight's very important. So if you have a really fat bird, they don't want to do anything in the wild. They'll just sit up in a tree and they won't fly. They'll just sit there until they're hungry. A bird that's too hungry is going to be could act the exact same because they don't want to waste energy, or they become aggressive, and it's just not good for them. So you want to find a perfect balance between, just like you don't want to get overweight, you want to find a good balance in your diet and your weight. Same for these guys. You want them to be motivated enough to come to a piece of food, but not so motivated that it's stressing. And you don't want them fat so they don't come to a piece of food. So it's that equation really helps put math behind the art, because falconry is an art.
It's an art.
So that it helps us a lot in this new modern age, especially. Bless you.
Speaking of weight, I went to the San Diego Zoo yesterday. We'll probably have plenty to talk to there because I spent like just over 5 hours at the zoo yesterday.
Yeah, just over 5 hours. A little flex, nothing cool.
Also, someone asked what the lifespan of a red-tailed hawk is. What, like, in captivity, like 20, 25?
Wow.
20-ish? And then in the wild, like, if they're lucky.
Do you guys like
10?
birds?
Yeah, that's a good.
I just
good
don't
range,
like.
for sure.
Like.
Okay, so I went to the San Diego Zoo. Have you been there?
I have not, but hopefully I can go there for TwitchCon.
Connor, it's insane. It's so nice. It's huge. They do so much education there too. I mean, in the bathroom, there were facts on the stall doors of like conservation facts. And I was like, this is incredible. Like it was incredible. But this made me think of weight because they have a tawny. I always get tawny and harpy like eagles except they're not the same, but like the names.
Wait, what?
Please.
There was a harpy eagle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
They're so different. It's just the names for some reason. They had a harpy eagle. I think it was a girl because she was huge, but no jesses.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out, like, do you think they weigh those birds? Or because there's no way they just throw food, right? Or do they?
They can. Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably don't weigh them. I mean, they just feed them. Well, they like what we do. We have, and you'll see on our cameras, we have 9 or 10. No, we just took one out today. 7 or 8 injured bald eagles all in one. The North America's largest bald eagle aviary. So I have cameras in there, and we don't weigh them ever,
Right.
Except once a year. We just get weights on them for generality, but we feed them whatever they want, and we have a nice balance. We see what they're leaving. If they're leaving a ton of food, we cut back. If they're taking it all, then we give them more. We want just a little bit of food left so that we know that they're being taken care of. So they probably don't weigh them.
Okay. By the way, for those of you that are wondering, I'm going to pull up a picture of a harpy eagle here.
I'm always wondering.
This.
Guys, my elbow still hurts crazy today.
While you do that, how about I take Kiwa back and let's do some cameras before it gets dark.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, one sec.
Folks, this is a harpy eagle. They're huge.
Oh my god!
Thank you so much, Laura, for $10. We appreciate that. He appreciates that. Yeah, huge birds. Crazy, huh? Crazy. So apparently we're gonna get me on some cams right now. I'm scared because I don't know how to do that. And I'm gonna get really confused. For sure.
All right.
Really fast.
Let's get confused. Guys, I might have found a new streamer.
I hope you guys are excited to see that.
So
Also,
cool.
chat, thank you for being so nice. You're being really, really nice. Good job. Leaked?
Good job.
What? Wait, I thought that I couldn't do that. Why did that happen?
I don't know, man.
Wait, why did that happen? I thought that
We're
wasn't
doing
how that
great.
worked.
Sambina? Is that you?
Wait, yeah, I was just getting rid of my notification, so it's fine.
Okay, let's skip B-Scap to the cams, and then I want to go to another video
why did that
where she's
happen?
explaining her foundation.
It will make it easy so you can leave your cam up. So go ahead and right click
Shut
on
the
it
front door!
and do 2x2 split. Or
This
show
thing?
split view. Yeah.
Guys, I saw an eagle once in my entire life.
All right, now you can drag your camera to match. the
Yeah,
other
it's just
screen.
like there.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, this is nuts.
This is nuts, Roski.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so you're the first person that's non-AF that we've ever allowed to do this, so I'm super stoked.
I'm stoked. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
This is cool. So all you have to do is click on the screen. So we're going to start up in the top left at Pam. So just click the screen wherever you want the camera to point. and it might take a second or two because you are going from California to Tennessee.
Whoa.
Oh.
And then I'm also on a 5-second or a 2-second delay on my end.
Get
to
out of
see.
here. I'm trying to
And
look at
then
the
if you
Eagles.
want to zoom, just mouse your wheel in. And then you'll have to click where you want. So when you mouse your wheel in, it's just zooming, no specific location, just wherever the center of the camera is pointed. And so that
doing?
eagle up in the
doing?
bathtub is taking a bath.
Uh-huh.
You can look at those guys there.
You guys see anything? I'm
And
not seeing it.
you're now a camera operator. It's that easy.
That
So
is
not too bad.
so cool.
That is- Oh my god. How do you know when it's
Wow.
like what like the gender
And
is?
so
like?
now you gotta, in the top right and bottom left, you need to find the other eagles wherever they
There's
are.
some fucking
And there's
eggs.
some old eggs there.
Those are old.
This nest is unbelievable.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy nest.
Those are very old eggs. There were
Wait, I kind of want to see a bird make a nest. Hold on. If you know anyone's, you know I'm gonna be distracted. Okay, Simben, come on, buddy. I love you, but you come on. Okay. Eagle makes nest. Cause that was impressive nest, bro. Let me see that.
Your field team calling you 24/7? Give
No.
them something better. Number. Connect Team's team management app. Well,
We're gonna get back. Don't worry. We're gonna get back. I just want to see it. Okay, so it takes two of them. The other one's just there. The other one said, "I'll watch you, hon. You got this." Yeah, bro. Day by day. I'm not gonna lie to you, birds might be cool to me now. Gag. How did they not fall out? Like, I know they're like this is what they do. You know what I mean? But like, oh, they fighting. Hey, guys, that was like a whole. So this took months. So this took actual months. Yo, Tenzo, what's up? I came from the serious discussion, but stayed for the hey. Love it. We out here.
infertile. So I forgot they were there actually.
That's
Appreciate
still
you,
really
Denzel.
cool.
Yeah.
So where are we here?
You're in Dollywood. Like-
Oh.
Is Dollywood still open? Yeah, there's people down there. Don't zoom in on them.
Wait,
Other
are
than that,
these
you're
different?
So this is your Tennessee facility.
Yeah,
Yep.
these are different
The
facilities.
eagle built that nest. No, they're man-made nests, but we do allow them to
Oh.
put sticks in there, put pine straw, and go through all the natural motions.
Why is it man-made?
So how many eagles do you have in this yard?
In the top left, which is Pam or pick a mate, we have, I think there's 8 right now. I could be wrong. Kayla, how many are in Pam? Don't listen to me. Never mind. She's out in the lobby.
There's a spider.
And yeah, so if you want to, what can be really cool is like once you find the eagles. So on the Isaiah and Mrs. Jefferson, there's 2 eagles in there, or sorry, 1 eagle in there, and then Grant and Glenda, there's 2, and then Pam, just find one, and then whichever one you want to look at, I'll get you to expand the whole thing. And we can zoom in on their beak, their eyes, their talons, and really get a good eye at it.
Oh, we can get that close?
Big a camera operator. Look,
Okay,
I know. Okay, relax.
Let's go to
9 eagles and pick a
when
mate.
she can do that.
Yeah. But she's
When
doing
exactly she can do that?
great. Do you do anything with loons.
Do you guys hear
no,
my
we don't do
dog?
anything with
She's
loons,
trying
but
so
these sort of
hard.
eagles love
Get
to
out
eat
of here.
loons.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Wow, that's crazy.
What was your question?
No, I was just gonna say, like, can we talk about the quality of this camera? I mean, this is insane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's documentary level quality. Yeah,
That's
one of the
nuts.
What?
the top right is the first 4K cam ever to be streamed.
Wow.
And so actually we just got a thermal camera given to us by this company Axis who does his cameras. And we're going to put this on a nest.
Flex.
And there's a hypothesis that we can find the right frequency and see into the eagle egg.
No way.
Development. Not crystal clear or anything, but you can see heat development and stuff.
That is the coolest thing ever. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It's a hypothesis. We're going to test it. And then we can also see that the eagles bring in certain nest substrates just at different times of the year to help the nest decompose. They want the nest to decompose because it produces heat and helps them incubate the egg. So we want to see what time of the year do they bring in different types of substrate.
When you got the science on your side? Okay, let's learn about her actual factual. She had a TED Talk? Shut the front door. Where's her TED Talk? Hold on, guys. When I said I was going to do a deep dive, you thought I was joking? Who am I? Who am I? Come on. Exactly. Anyways, get it together. Look at you. Get it together. Okay. Let's see here. Maya, I'm sorry. I'm not being a weirdo. I just want to know everything about you. Just give me a second. Where exactly? In a video. Ayo. Okay. Is it gonna be? No, wouldn't it be like I opened up a fucking making so hard. Maybe I should start doing thumbnails like this, like just really good photos of me. Maybe I should start doing that. Alright, let's just go to this.
Anything we
Guys, remember when toy commercials had kids
By the time you guys are seeing
playing with the toys? Remember that? What was that?
Hey guys, I'm Maya Higa, and I'm the founder and executive director of Alveus Sanctuary, which is a 501c3 nonprofit animal sanctuary and virtual conservation education center. I founded Alveus in 2021, which was 4 years ago. And 4 years ago, I had no idea that Alveus would become what it has. We've rescued amazing animals and we've given them the best lives possible. We've grown this amazing team of staff here, and we have built the best community on the entire internet ever. And because of all of those things, we are now reaching hundreds of millions of people a year and teaching them about our natural world and helping them to love our planet and our wildlife the way that we all do here at Alveus. And that's crazy in just 4 years. But you guys know that. You guys already know this. You know what Alveus is, and that's not what this video is about. This video is to make an announcement. The biggest announcement that Alveus has ever made.
Item in bagging area.
Hi. You can be in the shot, but you have to be like chill about it because this is a really big deal. Okay. No, yeah, that's not being chill. We're gonna relax. Stompy's been here since the beginning. He's allowed to be in the video. This video is to make an announcement. Okay. And the announcement is that we are taking the Alveus approach to the wild. And we are doing that by creating the Alveus Research and Recovery Institute. We have expanded and we are developing an entirely new facility with 2 goals: species recovery and advancing conservation technology. So what that means basically is that Alveus will start breeding endangered species at our facility for release into the wild. So we're going to start contributing, actively contributing to wild populations and saving species, which is, you're stuck in my hair, sorry. which is the absolute dream. I can't believe that
This
I'm
is
filming
like the
this video.
conservation restriction.
I can't believe that I'm saying that to you guys. But that's not even the end of the announcement. There is more. And what's more is that the species that we will be starting our work with at the Alveus Research and Recovery Institute are two absolute icons of North American ecosystems, the Mexican gray wolf and the red wolf. That's crazy to say. As of 2025, there are less than 300 Mexican gray wolves left in the wild, and there are less than 20 red wolves left in the wild. These are keystone species. They're so vital for their ecosystems, and without our help, they will go extinct. They need our help. They need it now. It's going to take a lot to develop this facility, and so we are starting a $1 million capital campaign fundraiser to launch the Research and Recovery Institute. We are starting this capital campaign fundraiser in a really cool way, and we're calling it the Pixel Project. By the time you guys are seeing this video on the Alveus website and on, I can't do it when I'm like, an emu unplugged my microphone. Sorry. So by the time you guys are seeing this video on our website and on the Alveus Twitch live stream and YouTube live stream, there will be a canvas mural with 10 pixels on it. Each donation of $100 will unlock 1 pixel on our mural, and every pixel unlocked by your donation will display your name, denoting you as one of the first 10,000 vital supporters of the Alveus Research and Recovery Institute. You guys will be able to find your name on your pixel on our website, and we are also putting a giant mural up at the Alveus Research and Recovery Institute with all of your names on it. It is like blowing my mind to make this video right now and tell you guys that this is something that we're actually doing and starting, and I am eternally grateful for all of your support for making Alveus into what it is today. Again, it's only been 4 years, and it's just everything that I could have imagined and so much more. This is by far the biggest thing that we've ever done. This is the biggest thing that I've ever done, not just in my career, in my lifetime. It means absolutely everything to me to do this for our natural world and to do it with you guys. I wouldn't want any other community along for this ride, and I'm so excited because of the love that you've shown our ambassadors here at Alveus. I can't wait to see how much you love. Do not unplug my microphone. No, Noli, don't, please. The email unplugged my microphone again. I am so grateful to all of you for building Alveus into what it is and for giving us the opportunity to do so much for our natural world. It really, really needs it right now. You guys have grown to love our animals at Alveus so much, like Stompy, and I can't wait to see how much you love the animals that we're able to bring back to the wild where they belong. Thank you so much for your support of Alveus and of me over the past 4 years, and thank you for all of your support going forward. Let's go save some wolves. Bye, guys. Did you say bye? Say bye. He said literally bye. He's walking away. Thank you, guys. Goodbye.
He said, I don't have to say it. He said,
I'm just trying to keep it like a giant. Hey, bro, I know you like to perform for the sunset.
who doesn't like performing for the sunset, my guy?
So my mission is to use the internet to build our next generation of conservationists.
Yeah!
I've not been doing this for all that long.
Yeah! Sorry, that got me really excited.
Okay, I was born in 1998, so I will get that out of the way.
Oh my god, are we
but
the
I'll tell you
same
guys how I got started.
fucking age? Maya! We're the same age. So cool.
I grew up on a farm, and I always loved animals. So we had rabbits and horses and chickens, and you name it, we had it, and I loved it.
Oh my god,
so then, when I was 18 and in college, naturally, I got a job as a zookeeper. So I put on the safari outfit, and I would
bring I guess she was good at the math.
bring animals like kangaroos and lemurs to schools and birthday parties to teach kids about wildlife.
Nah, legit. That was gonna be me,
pretty
guys.
Cool job. It was really awesome. So then one night after work, I met some friends online who were live streaming themselves playing video games on Twitch. And I had no idea what that meant. But I learned that I could broadcast myself live on this website doing whatever I wanted. So I could cook, or I could sing, or I could play video games. And if people enjoyed watching it, they would send me tips, so cash, like actual real money. And as a college student, that's pretty freaking sweet. So I started streaming to about 10 viewers at a time almost every day.
Hey!
Then one night after one of these live streams, I got a call from a zookeeper friend about this red-tailed hawk who had been hit by a car and he needed help. So we brought Bean, That's what we called him, home to my college house, and I started to rehabilitate him in my backyard. So then one night I'm live streaming, I'm cooking, I'm talking about this new hawk in my backyard.
Right.
And one of my viewers didn't believe me. They didn't believe that I had a bird in my backyard. And I don't have that. So I put my falconry glove on and I brought the bird inside to show them, of course, because I have a problem. And one of the people watching this stream made a short video of this moment and they shared it on Reddit and it went viral. So my viewership shot up overnight and I started live streaming Bean's rehabilitation process. So I would call him from this perch to my glove, and the people watching my streams started becoming as invested as I was in his recovery. It was like they were doing it with me, sort of, which was the coolest thing that I've ever done. And then eventually, because I was reaching so many people with Bean's story, the zoo that I worked at started allowing me to bring animals like cockatoos and reptiles home to present on my live stream.
What?
So suddenly, somehow,
Holy fudge, that's so cool. Wait. She legit had a hookup. She legit had a hookup with pets. Yo, that's so
turned
cool.
This zoo outreach job that I had into a work from home situation.
Yeah.
Right? Which is awesome. But instead of reaching 20 kids at a time in a classroom, I was reaching thousands of people at a time all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So this was when it really clicked for me, right?
That's what I love about
wanted
streaming.
to do this
so
for the
cool.
rest of my life. But I wanted to do it at a much, much larger scale.
It's gotta get bigger.
So then 2 years later, at 22 years old, I came up with a plan. And the vision was to build an animal sanctuary that nobody visits, or at least not in person. So we would rescue animals and build huge animal enclosures, and we would live stream conservation education programs online. So people could fall in love with our animals the way that they fell in love with Bean, that bird. Our animals would be able to reach millions and millions of people without having to meet a single one of them in person.
That's so
and then, of course,
actually,
I would fundraise all of the capital.
Guys, okay, so you guys know my plan to freaking own some of the rainforest, right? What if I put a bunch of cameras in there? Yo, that would be kind of cool, no? See, get all crazy over the. Okay, anyway.
To do all of these things and build this.
It's not a well thought out plan.
In
Don't worry
single
about it.
live stream, which is the craziest idea that I've ever had. But this is crazier. It worked somehow. So I'm live streaming one day, and there's some. Oh, thank you. Whoa. I'll take the applause. Thank you so much. So I'm live streaming one day, and someone in my live chat said, "Maya, if we raise $500,000, would you shave your head on stream?" And I said, "Yeah, duh." Because who wouldn't do that?
Who wouldn't do that?
Apparently,
Is that why
that
she
was
shaved
pretty
her head?
motivating, though, because over the course of a 21-hour-long live stream, we fundraised $573,000 to build the sanctuary.
Is this woman my hero?
So I bought some land in Austin, Texas, started building animal enclosures.
I
started
bought
growing-
some. Okay, hold on. She's saying all of these big ass steps like it was just like, yeah, so I bought some land, started making enclosures. Girly, you're so
my hair back. And that takes about 2 years, in case anyone was curious.
Yeah.
And these screens are huge. That is a huge picture of me bald in front of a lot of people. Okay, so next up was rescuing animals. Okay, so Appa and Momo are marmosets. They're these very tiny, very, very charming New World monkeys. Someone originally bought them as pets online, but then after years of inadequate care, they were brought to us for rehabilitation. So they now live at Alveus to help teach people about the exploitation.
No wonder freaking she was mad at Jason the Ween. He literally did the thing that she hates.
Of primates in the pet trade, and about the importance of conserving their rainforest habitats too. They also have a little iPad to play games on now. It's very, very cute. Finn is an American red fox who was confiscated from the illegal pet trade in California. So he and his best friend Reed now live at Alveus to help teach people about the nightmare that is the fur trade, helping to build a new generation of fur-free consumers.
Ayo.
Then there's Winnie the Moo. She's a cow. She was rescued from a beef operation in Oklahoma. She lives at Alveus to help teach people about commercial agriculture.
This is the happiest cow I've ever seen in my life. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is the happiest cow I've ever seen in my life.
And how it impacts animal welfare and our planet. One way that viewers can support the sanctuary is by feeding Winnie treats. So a $5 donation made online results in treats being dispensed via this automated feeder. To date, that treat feeder has generated over $38,000 in funding for the sanctuary. Isn't that crazy?
That's so nuts.
That's a lot of
Guys,
treats.
we've got to
She's a
donate.
very happy cow. Since 2019, through live streaming, I have raised over $7.5 million for conservation causes across the globe. In 2025 alone, we reached over 250 million people with conservation education online. It's over 10 million classrooms, just like the ones that I was bringing zoo animals to in college, just in the last year. Alveus is now home to rescued parrots and emus and monkeys and wolf dogs and more, and we have those 36 cameras that are live streaming them 24 hours a day. But the beautiful thing about these live cameras is our animals are all blissfully unaware of the thousands of eyes on them at any given time.
That's what I don't like about zoos. Like, you can tell that they get freaked out by other people. But these are just kids. Yo, she's so smart.
Not being open to the public means that our animals are less stressed by the unpredictable factors that come with people visiting, right? It also means that we've never had to divert any of our funding to guest experiences, like gift shops and concession stands and parking lots. But one of the most positive benefits is we've developed one of the most accessible zoo models in the world. Anyone with an internet connection can visit our animals for free from their device from anywhere on the planet, and they do. Our online demographic, our online community, they range from about 17 to 28 years old. We are our nation's new voters, new consumers, and up-and-coming decision makers. We hold the future of this planet in our hands. But most of our online community didn't even join with an interest in environmentalism at all. They are just normal people, internet users who stumbled across our content in one of their many, many feeds. Alveus Sanctuary brings conservation to young people largely by meeting them where they already are, which is on social media. But before social media, TV programming was establishing the best examples of conservationists, right? Heroes like Steve Irwin and David Attenborough and Jane Goodall. These are obviously some of my personal heroes, probably some of yours as well, as they should be. These guys rock, right? But for most of us, it can be really hard to see ourselves in such legends. It leaves us feeling like that work is just a far-off dream that only other people achieve. But at Alveus,
I'm honestly trying to be like Nina Simone. That woman, like, once you get into the life of Nina Simone, you're just gonna be like, what the actual fuck? Like, man.
That dream doesn't feel so far off. For our viewers, Alveus is a dream that one of them achieved from within a space that they're already a part of. And they get to be a part of it all live. So we're just getting started. Our next step is taking this Alveus approach to the wild. We're building a new facility where we're going to breed endangered species at Alveus for reintroduction and release into the wild. We're starting with the recovery of critically endangered wolves. Our sincere hope is that people will fall in love with these wolves the way that they fell in love with Bean, that bird from college. We hope that they'll care really deeply about these individuals and then, in turn, about the wild places that we return them to.
Nice.
Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of brand new conservationists fighting for wildlife and wild places, all doing it from their homes. So my mission is to use the internet to build our next generation of conservationists.
Yeah.
I think it's working. Thank you.
High key, I kind of want to use the internet to make the new leaders and like fucking, I don't even know, like, just like, I'm gonna get there. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this whole internet thing. I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, she's so cool. Yes, it's cool. Okay. I wanted to see. Somebody, why are you shaking? Are you okay? Oh, my baby, what the matter? Why you so crazy? She's like, mommy, not now. Oop. Oop. My 8th grade crush ruined my life. Eh? Oh my god, they won? Is that why? Guys, it's the fact that my restaurant was so busy last night, like non-stop until we closed.
Honestly, I feel like I need a little bit of a...
Is it because the Knicks won last night? Bro, working at this restaurant, high key, makes me feel like, gag and it's gone. Oh, makes me hate sports more than I already discared about
a palate
sports.
cleanser, so I recommend you watch this when you are about to go to sleep. I just want to tell you a story, and it's a really good story. It's about me.
Okay, let's get the story
This story is about the closest thing to love that I have experienced in my life, and it's going to sound totally insane. The guy that this story is about would think that I am insane. It took place in 8th grade, and 8th grade was really truly, I think, my year in terms of just like growing up. I have never had a boyfriend, okay? I've only had crushes that I have hardly interacted with, except this one crush that I had. Now, I can only explain my first acknowledgement of his existence as like magical. It was 6th grade when I first saw him.
I get that.
I just thought he was he looked honest and kind in a way that I hadn't seen in boys. Like, boys were always so grimy, rude, but I looked at him and his eyes looked soft, and I really liked that. And I would, I'd never seen him before. This is like towards the end of like 6th grade. And after that, I really didn't really see him again. And in 7th grade, lo and behold, he was in one of my classes. It was my history class, and I used to sit behind him, and I was the kind of kid I used to never speak in class, so I would just kind of watch him, as I always did with crushes that I had chosen. But usually with crushes, I would manually choose them, but with him, it was just like, I just literally gravitated to, I just thought he was so cute and like a weirdo.
I have never manually chosen a crush. Do you guys do that? For me, it just be happening. Not anymore, because I got wifey, but like, it used to just be happening.
I would just find myself looking and staring, and to explain him, he kind of did have this softness to him. When I first heard him speak, he kind of felt like shy, but also grounded and intelligent. You could tell he kind of had this satirical way about him. You could tell that he wanted to please the people around him, so he would do that through humor, but it was this like quiet kind of humor. He kind of had this like way about him where it's like he wasn't totally trying to prove anything about himself. We were young, so he still probably didn't know who he was, but like he for sure was aware of social dynamics. He was socially intelligent, and he would perform without performing, I feel like. So he was always cracking jokes and making the teachers smile, and people just thought he was funny, but he was also laid back and he wouldn't speak so much. And I just absolutely loved these things about him. We never interacted this year.
We never interacted?
Kept my crush a secret because literally, like, what was I gonna do? Okay. Right. And then comes 8th grade, and you wouldn't believe it. So the day before the first day of 8th grade, I was just picking out clothes to wear. I was like, this is going to be my year. I could feel it. I was 13 or 12, turning 13.
Yes.
And I was like, posting my Snapchat story. Do I wear this tube top or do I wear this cardigan, whatever? And I thought I looked so cute. I had like my hair in like this like braided ponytail. So it was like braided up, and then like I had this little ponytail, and my little like freaking, those pearl necklaces that everyone used to wear in like 2018. All the girls used to wear these pearl necklaces. I would wear that. Got my nails done just like a bright yellow. Had this headband. I thought I was cute. Okay. Fast forward to the first
What
day,
an
and I
outfit.
walk in, and everything's swell. I've always gotten nervous about homeroom because I really had zero friends. Like, I had, yeah, let's laugh at me, I guess. But no, like, I was always so scared about homeroom because everyone seemed to just know people, and I always did not
No,
because I
legit. When I
hardly
was a
spoke.
kid, people always just seemed to know each other. That always fucked me up. How do you guys know each other, bro? I just got here. Oh my god.
I went to the rehab center. I picked up these rats. At the rehab center, they were breeding feeder mice. I, unfortunately, held one of them. His name's Bagel Bite.
Oh my
I was
god.
looking for a pet mouse, but you tell me that you wouldn't see this in a feeder mouse cage and not take it the home. Does it bite? Hell yeah.
What do you mean?
That's why his name's Mr. Bite. He's a little baby.
She said,
I went to the rehab center. I picked up these rats.
Yeah.
At the rehab center, they were breeding feeder mice.
She said, hell yes, bro. Okay, let's see why most streamers fail on YouTube.
Experience the world's largest indoor multi-level karting track, supercharged entertainment in Edison, New Jersey.
Most just think YouTube doesn't work for live streaming, but that's not the problem. Problem is they don't understand YouTube. And because of that, they go live, get their 3 to 10 viewers if they're lucky, and then they just write off YouTube as not a good streaming platform. Meanwhile, there's creators pulling thousands of viewers on YouTube, building real communities and monetizing out the ass.
Yeah,
All
how
from the
I
same
do that?
platform, by the way. So what's the difference? And where are the streamers actually messing up? Well, it's very simple. They treat YouTube like it's Twitch. They go live, hit start streaming, and they just expect people to show up. No title strategy, no thought process of thumbnail, no real idea or intention behind the stream. They brand everything around themselves, not the content that they're creating. Like, for example, whatever game you're playing on YouTube, you just want to say you're playing that game because the odds of people searching up that game and discovering that game would be high. But instead, the people that are failing, they're just making their title, watch me play, come hang out. Big Jerry is live right now. Come
Big
slay.
Jerry.
Nobody knows who you are yet. They have to discover you. YouTube is not going to just push you because you show up. They're going to push the content you are creating. So the people that fail, they package everything around them and not what people are actually searching on YouTube. There's no hook, there's no angle, there's no reason to click. They're just a stream floating in the void, hoping somebody will find them. They ignore analytics, things like CTR, which is click-through rate. That's the percentage of people actually clicking on your video. They don't look at the retention. They don't even ask, why didn't this work? Why didn't this stream do well? The people that typically fail, they're inconsistent in the wrong way. Not just inconsistent with streaming in general, but inconsistent with the quality or inconsistent with the ideas, inconsistent with the execution. So when you consistently stack the inconsistency of shit altogether, bad packaging, no strategy, no understanding of the platform, of course the stream doesn't grow. And out of all of these, the ones that really cost the creator the most, I would say is the click, like getting somebody to at least check out your stream. If nobody clicks on your stream, it just doesn't exist. And I will say, here's the reality. That's probably the hardest part for people to actually get experience in. I understand that not everybody has years of graphic design experience to make their own thumbnails. And honestly, most people aren't going to learn fast enough to get a better result. And that's exactly why tools like Thumb Magic exist now, who happens to be today's sponsor. So with Thumb Magic, instead of me sitting here trying to come up with one thumbnail, I can just drop in a stream or video idea and it generates multiple thumbnail options instantly. Different styles, different hooks, different layouts. And this is the part that most streamers completely miss. Your first thumbnail is usually not the one that wins. The creators actually growing on YouTube are testing. They're swapping thumbnails, trying different angles, pushing their CTR up over time. The problem is that takes time and people just don't have it. Thumb Magic makes that part super easy. It reads your idea because they quit before the streamers I watch on YouTube. They grew 100%.
Okay. Now he's going to be saying claims and shit. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out, bro. Ski. Let's get some magic, huh? Okay. Let's see here. I want to get some magic. total paste the transcription, analyze it to perfect the perfect gag. Okay. Let's do my latest stream. Let's see if this works. Let's see here. My life. Where is anything? Okay. Get out of this. Process. Let's see. Let's see what they got for me. Create an avatar. I'm the gag. I'm the gaggist. I am gagged. Photos. Dang, I'm gonna have to get like photos of me. Hold on. Let's get some good ones here. Okay, these look good. These look good. Yo, GJ Big, what's going on, my dude? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? I'm trying to try out this new thumbnail maker. Let me see if it does anything. Let me see. How's your day going, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. I now have a thingy. So maybe we do. Brain Rot Podcast. What? Okay, what about just that? Live streamer sucks researches. I don't know, bro. Let's see here. Ayo! Avatar? Nah, like, what's it called? It's supposed to be like a thumbnail maker. So I put a bunch of, pictures of myself. So hopefully it can make a cool thumbnail. High key, if it doesn't make a cool thumbnail, I don't know, man. I just have to set my booty on fire. I don't know, man. It's getting pretty crazy. Nah, this is definitely AI, but this is like a different thingy. I don't even know. High key, this was an ad. I have been targeted and it worked, and I want to see if it works, you know? Because like high key, I don't mind. Guys, I could make this. That was so bad, bro. Okay. Okay, what about simple text? What about that? What about that? What about that? I have to use a whole nother credit for this? I'm so gagged. Click on the party image I want to change. The fudging text, because what is this? Text should be more. Right? Arrested news. Okay, it should be more fun and quirky, you know? Like, it doesn't have to be this serious, my guy. Okay. Give me something different. I'm trying to learn these AI tools, man. The easier I can get this content out, the better. The easier, the better. Def no bra, because who's wearing a bra over their like their own free will? Like, let's really be serious. Let's really be for realsies. It's taking so long, bro. Get it together. Get it together. Oh yeah, guys, I tried to go into like the kick stats because I saw somebody on Twitter had like a freaking, I don't even know, like they had a whole, I don't like a Spotify freaking, you know what I mean? A Spotify Wrapped, but it's for kick. I don't even know how you would get that. Kick stats track. Kick logs. Built in. Ooh. Built the kick stream analytics site. Okay, let me see that. Where it at? Coming soon is so crazy. Yeah, where's the website, bro? $4K? Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. I got it, guys. I got it. I understand now. It's this one. This thing that didn't look like an actual site. Why does it? Everybody that tries to do like kick stuff always uses the same, just the same shit. Same green, same black. Okay, let's see if I'm even a person on here. I got a subscription. When did I do that? Yesterday. Gag! Not me getting a sub from her. That's so crazy. Streamers. There we go. That was me as a viewer. Ayo! Yeah, I'm actually on here. Help. Help me. Okay, subs. Guys, what was the point of this then? What? Why don't they just have everything under one? Is anybody else so confused? Okay, found myself. But now I can't click into it? Let's go back to the thumbnail. Strapless? Girly, I can't do strapless. I can't do strapless. There's too much going on here. Ooh. But why did they... See, I don't mind this part. This part's actually pretty cute. What we might do is take this part. What we might actually is take that part, Make a whole number. Hey! Yes! Okay, let's see. Hey, this is so cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow, they got like... Hey! Gigi Bay! Come on. Okay. This is so good. I've never in my life like had stats. I feel like a streamer. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm okay. That really got me somewhere. I guess I'll try and like keep working at this. Like I just feel like I could do better. You know what I mean? Like like why am I paying for something that I could do? That's really my thing. Okay, so this was something I saw on Twitter, like a little clip, and it's insane. So let's get into it.
Do you really trust that every video you upload and create in the cloud is safe?
Attention, your brand.
This TikToker crowned himself.
That's okay.
And built a fake military, started seizing, claiming, and collecting land, and somehow local governments still can't fully stop him. So this is definitely one of the more bizarre.
Okay.
Our stories I've covered here in a while. Because apparently Switzerland kind of has a king now, at least a self-proclaimed king, and he's doing everything in his power to gain as much power through, you know, a whole bunch of weird legal loopholes. But no, this isn't some like random ceremonial mascot or random billionaire. No, this is a actual guy who crowned himself king, built an
just a regular
empire, created his own military faction, minted his own currency, and legally claimed over 100,000 square meters of Swiss land. So that is actually a whole lot of land. And the wildest part of all this is somehow this is technically real. So meet Jonas Lawiner, a 31-year-old Swiss IT specialist who decided normal hobbies, no, they were beyond him. That's way too boring. Instead,
I'm dramatic? Bro, he just took over Switzerland. What do you mean? Guys, that's like if I crowned myself Queen of New York and just started seizing people's lands. What in the world?
The Royal Highness, and I guess the new King of Switzerland. Fascinating LARP. But the LARP has legs. It's kind of real. And that's where it gets very bizarre. Because the dude has a crown, a coronation ceremony, an imperial flag, a fake currency, an armored vehicle, military regiments, an Empire Legion, a palace, and an official website explaining to, I guess, everyone in all seriousness that
from a building, guys, we are in the world of the internet. Anytime somebody can make things physical, you're gonna see my jaw drop. You're gonna see it. Because what do you mean? You know how many people don't do things?
Bro essentially gave a NATO briefing on why he's a real king. And now Swiss authorities are actually getting nervous about him because underneath all of the LARPing and cosplaying here, the guy essentially found a completely legal loophole of Swiss property law that let him slowly acquire abandoned and ownerless land across the country for essentially free, roads included. So now there are actual Swiss neighborhoods where residents wake up every morning and technically drive across this dude's kingdom. Land that's essentially owned by him. So we have a self-proclaimed monarch with an imperial army section on his website. And yeah, that's actually a real sentence. I can't believe I'm talking about this, honestly. It's safe to say the internet always has a way of surprising me. But apparently you can join this legion. So if you click the join section, and I'm not promoting this whatsoever.
No,
it takes you to a contact form with a pretty interesting "we need you" sign. Okay. And yeah, before you think this is some like harmless internet joke, local governments are trying to change laws because of this guy. So the story starts off honestly in the most absurd way possible. So according to multiple reports, Jonas, he was born in Switzerland in 1994 to a Swiss father and a Moroccan mother. He worked in automation and industrial IT, served in the military for a few years, and by all accounts, he lived a pretty normal life. Then, on his 20th birthday, his father gave him a small piece of land. That's it. That's the origin story. Most people get like a watch or some sort of other family heirloom, but this guy, he received a small plot of land, and I guess that just activated some sort of hidden emperor gene in this guy, because after getting that property, Jonas discovered something incredibly important buried inside of the Swiss property law. Because apparently under Article 658 of the Swiss Civil Code, ownerless land can legally be claimed, not stolen, claimed. So if nobody owns it, a person can technically register.
Wait. Immovable property recorded in the land registry may be appropriated only if the register establishes that it has no owner. Gang! Not recorded in the land registry subject to provisions governing ownerless objects.
Ownership through legal channels. And Jonas realized almost nobody else was taking advantage of this. So while normal people were spending their free time watching Netflix, this guy was apparently combing through land registries like it was some medieval treasure hunt. Honestly, I think we just found the textbook definition of weaponized autism, because bro was absolutely scheming here. And apparently it works.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I also have schemes. And they're as big as this, but gag, to actually see it be done is kind of crazy.
He claimed more and more land across Switzerland. Forest, roads, fields, industrial plots, random abandoned parcels, and eventually...
And now we might have to get into New York law. Damn, I didn't want to be a lawyer.
He calls now the Lawiner Empire. The thing that really, I guess, surprises me of all this is, are there no property taxes in Switzerland? Because to me, this sounds like a very expensive annual bill. 0.1 to 0.3% of the property's assessed value. Okay, so that, I mean, that's relatively low, at least for US standards. But still, I mean, if he has 100,000 square meters of land, you would assume that would be the cheapest bill. And before the dude starts having people move on to his land and he starts charging them taxes so he can pay his own property tax. Who knows? Regardless, I guess at some point, once he collected enough land, he realized, you know what? This land needs a monarchy. So in 2019, at the age of 24, he rented a Niedeg church in Bern and held himself an actual ceremony. So he showed up in full royal clothing with a jewel-covered crown while a choir sang in the background like it was like the ending of some sort of fantasy movie.
This is insane.
Listen, it's called
Who are these
connecting, and
people?
it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore.
No, that's great.
And I guess just like that, he became king of his own lands. And according to reports, many of the attendees were either friends or hired actors, which somehow makes
sense.
all this even more entertaining.
That's
because
hilarious,
imagine getting a gig request that's just like, hey man, can you show up to me crowning myself as king for my land? Thank you. And no, this wasn't done ironically either. This would be an amazing bit if it was a bit, but I guess he's very dedicated to the bit, so much so that it's not even a bit anymore. Because I guess Jonas commits to the bit with so much intensity that you could pretty much call it a supervillain origin story. Because once you discover his website, things just get crazier. Because at first, you think this is just some eccentric rich guy doing some performance art, but then you open the official King of Switzerland website and realize, oh wow, this guy has created an entire cinematic universe around himself. I am talking full lore. I mean, there are sections of the Empire Legion, the Imperial Bank, the Royal Cinematic Universe.
Wait. Grew up in a, professional career, mother from Morocco. Okay. Oh, he can fly planes? Yeah. Okay, he received his first plot of land. Can start part of the later mission. Open space. Groups with focused interest in identifying and acquiring land without existing owner. Gag. Allows ownerless land to be legally and transparently appropriated. Following his framework, systematically began acquiring. An endeavor soon expanded beyond a personal hobby. As a campaign? Oh my god.
Law and constitution. There's an imperial flag, an imperial anthem, citizenship applications, military patches, royal titles, and pages written with the seriousness of a government archive. And the funniest part is the tone here, because every paragraph sounds like it was written by someone trying to explain the backstory of a fictional European nation in a grand strategy game. Like, you could not tell me this guy doesn't have thousands of hours on Age of Empires. Because at one point the site literally says, Jonas Lawiner lives between two worlds, everyday practicality immortality, and symbolic kingship. Whatever that means. Like, just imagine being his coworker at this IT office he worked at. Oh, what happened to Jonas? Oh, yeah, he became a king. Oh. Okay. But somehow it gets even more dramatic from there because the thing goes on to describe how he systematically started acquiring plots of land. And he described the whole thing as his campaign. And his campaign, I guess, was just acquiring a bunch of forests, roads, and abandoned plots as the foundation for his land empire. And the site also insists that he's not trying to overthrow Switzerland. And he says he respects democracy and Swiss law. In fact, there is this like wholesome section where he starts talking about Switzerland's mountains, lakes, forests, and democratic traditions. Like he's filming some sort of like tourism commercial. But then I guess two paragraphs later, he's suddenly like Field Marshal of the Empire Legion and Admiral of the Empire Fleet. Like, what? And then let's see, that was also
I'm not gonna lie, good ass photo. That's the king right there. That's a good photo.
Grandmaster of the Order of Merit. Hold on, what? This man's empire is mostly roads and random forests. Like, why do you need an admiral? But then, of course, we get to the military section because that's where things get even more interesting. So here we have the mission. And according to the official website, the Lawwinner Empire Legion serves as a air, land, and sea-based branch of the Empire Forces. Who are the Empire for? I'm so confused. Did he go to like the Swiss version of like a medieval times pop-up and went, gather around, I need my troops for the Legion. And then whoever like put their hand up, he was like, you're in. Come back to the kingdom. Defend it. But hey, I don't know. Again, this is Switzerland, the same country that's famous for being extremely neutral. So I wonder, will they stay neutral about a new king popping up? Who knows? But regardless, now we have a self-appointed king writing military doctrine online. And he says that he's preserving the peace and security and providing a defense of the empire. Not for Switzerland, for the empire. My brother in Christ, the empire has some roads in Switzerland. I am so confused right now. I think the Swiss army has those roads covered, but what do I know? But then it all escalates to overcoming any nations responsible for aggressive acts that imperil the peace and security of the Lawwinner Empire. I am so confused. Can he stop people? Like, what is does Switzerland have stand your ground laws? No, Switzerland does not have stand your ground laws. Instead, Swiss self-defense are strictly governed by the principle of proportionality, requiring your defensive actions are reasonable and you must retreat if possible. Okay, so it's not like he can like keep people off of his land if someone walks onto it. Like he can't use like deadly force. Well, this is good to know. And before a new Area 51 starts, that's just like the new Storm Area 51. It's like storm the Lawwinner Empire. They can't stop us all. I am not endorsing this whatsoever. That's just a joke. This is a hyperbolic joke, guys. This is a hyperbolic joke. But if it did happen, it would be funniest if people showed up dressed like knights. Because let's be real. What aggressive acts is he worried about? Like someone parked a website open.
What is an AI pen? Well, this is the latest.
I do want to see this website though. Man. Switzerland. Yeah, bro. Cute. Yeah. Guys. AI already knows about him. Oh my god, bro. What is happening? Oh my god. Bro. What is this actually? What do you mean? Due to the youth of the union. Stop. It has a bank? I'm actually gone. Yeah, he put some work into this website, guys. Right. And so are people legit? Oh my god, I can get a government job, guys. Oh my god. Oh man. Okay.
You're not hitting 3K.
Yeah.
4K. 5K. 6, 7K. 8K. 9K. Yo.
That was fun. Kills viewership. I saw someone post today saying that which ads is killing it. I'm curious if everybody. Yeah, it does. I click away. Stop. Why are you smoking cigarettes? Bro, how do you go from one to the other? Cigarettes are worse. Just go back to weed.
I ain't started that nigga. I don't start him, gang. He a grown ass man.
Because all you do is smoke cigarettes. You don't eat yourself.
Who? You. This is my first cigarette of the day. You gonna lie to the chat like that, bro? So this not my first cigarette of the day? How many I had? Nigga, you ran through cases. All right, so what if I smoke 2 packs, my nigga? I'm fucking stressing, nigga.
You a chain smoker, bro.
Like, how do you even turn to cigarettes? Bro, L in the chat. Why are you doing this in front of the stream, bro? Do it off camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love a good cigarette. That bitch busting. Bust. I smoke cigarettes now. I don't smoke weed no more. I quit weed for cigarettes, nigga. I'm an old head.
Why is he saying it like it's a flex? My guy, you're gonna die. What? I see. Oh god. It done went from worse to worser. Legit. Cigarettes and lean. Yo, what? It's him getting a bunch of money and then going, I don't know, I guess I gotta like spend it on something. That's so crazy. Alright. X communities will be deleted from the platform in less than 48 hours, despite all the negative backlash. Wait, why? I didn't even get to make one! Bro, why? We'll never understand why would they take down a widely used feature. Literally put some ads here and there within the community and you get stalks. What? Now we can go to Reddit. But ending up finding booming content? Gag. Is that what was it? Is that what Reddit is? Dang, that's crazy. I don't know. Now I'm starting a fucking reading journey. Stop.
I was gonna read a book last night. I didn't read that motherfucker. But tonight, I'm proud to announce I will be reading a book. I will be reading a book, bro. I was supposed to read last night, but I'm gonna be reading a book. I'm not gonna lie, it was a book actually recommended by Mr. Literally himself on God. So you feel me? I copped that book, bro. I'm about to read that motherfucker, bro. Shout out KC, man. Shout out KC chat. Shit, bro. This shit might change my life. I might disappear on y'all. Anyways, sit down.
Huh? Bro, the internet is getting me. It's getting me, chat. It's actually. I'm starting to wither.
Macabacus features powerful document generation capabilities, primarily enabled through our shared library.
Just want to let you know that the is gonna see my new and it's not just you, the whole world is.
No way!
Not even 100.
Wendy? I don't know. I think something happened to Wendy. She's
She ended her stream. She hasn't got out of her room since. Hope she's okay. I tried calling her. She didn't pick up.
Recently, after Wendy Ortiz was live streaming her trip in Brazil, a wardrobe malfunction happened that caused a lot of people on the internet to be looking at her, but most importantly, her cameraman very differently. I wanted to dive into this whole situation because it has gone so far removed from the actual leak that technically happened and into a bunch of people blaming and pointing fingers at Wendy Ortiz's cameraman in comment sections, calling him crazy, saying wild stuff about even her, and I genuinely found it pretty odd that that's where everybody was taking it. I want to say this in the very beginning of the video. At no point in time am I promoting the stuff that happened to Wendy Ortiz or promoting people to make fun of her or talk bad about her. This is mainly just to look at the crazy stuff people have been saying because of the surrounding situation, and at no point in time am I trying to point and laugh at her in any way. Do you want to make that clear? But in order to talk about the situation, you know we have to start from the very beginning with who even are any of these people and how do we get here in the first place.
I still think they hate women. I still think they're a little crazy in the head, but that's fine.
For anyone that's unaware, this right here is Wendy Ortiz, a pretty prominent TikToker who got very popular recently in the streaming space due to her collaborations with DDG. And since then, she has branched out and done her own thing from desktops to IRLs, to most recently going on a trip with a group of other streamers, notably like Neon. And during this trip that she is on right now, her along with a group of other streamers have been getting a ton of backlash recently, but no one could probably have prepared her for the amount of hate and crazy comments she was going to receive after what happened during her stream last night.
Okay, is this Look! Diego, that was for the free! No way! Somebody
not again.
Again.
Novelly is telling you guys that he does not promote looking these things out, talking bad about her because this happened, any of that. I want to make that very clear a second time. But this clip right here ended up going viral, and I saw on Twitter, TikTok, many different places. It has over 1 million, 2 million, 3 million views of people discussing and talking about what happened on Wendy Ortiz's stream. This is pretty unfortunate too. As someone who went back and watched the entire VOD to try and see what led up to this, what was going on, Wendy Ortiz and her cameraman were chilling in a room as they were about to go out to eat with the rest of the group that they were with in Brazil. And as she was trying different things on, she decided to put on this black dress that she had put on previously, but was discussing how bad it looked because she felt like it was see-through. And because her cameraman wasn't fully paying attention and because of the way the dress looked, when she is turned around, it looks like the dress is completely on. So in his eyes, when she said, "Is it see-through?" he thought she wanted him to show the chat along with himself to see if the dress was actually see-through on her stream in order for the chat and anybody else watching to just answer that question. And that really wasn't the case. She was just thinking out loud. Even he tried to explain it to her because when you look at it from his perspective, you can kind of understand why he felt like the dress was completely on.
No, look, you were turned around. You were turned around like that.
And you thought I was done?
Yeah, cause look, turn around. This is what I saw when I turned around, and you were like, "Is this one see-through?"
You guys can turn off my...
Look, turn around. You were like, "Is this one see-through?"
And I turned
And that's
around.
all I see, and then you turn around, bro. Oh my god. I apologize to you. I apologize to Noah. I apologize to everybody right now.
Oh. Like, it wasn't even a... Oh, did you guys see? No, it was none of that. It was... I saw.
No, fire me right now.
Obviously, as you can tell,
saying
even
I'm
with
not
her
even getting
being
paid.
late, Wendy Ortiz and her cameraman were joking, talking about it. When she initially had the situation happen, she said she did it for free, telling people to gift subs. It didn't seem like she was taking it that seriously. A bunch of people on the internet were over here clipping it, posting it to all different platforms, and her and her cameraman are just laughing about the entire situation. It seems like the only people that were actually genuinely being serious afterwards were Johnny along with her sister, because they came in to tell her, "Hey, you need to end your stream and delete the VOD so that no one actually sees it." I mean, sorry, clip everywhere at this point, but just so that no one sees it, along with the fact that she might get banned on Twitch, because stuff like this, even though Twitch has very loose guidelines, is definitely against their TOS.
And then restart. Oh my god. Not cute little nips.
I would like to say throughout the rest of the stream, even after deleting the VOD and everything and getting back up, that she took the situation a lot more seriously, was telling people not to be weird, was telling people not to clip stuff. But honestly, her, along with, again, her cameraman, were just joking about the situation, talking about starting an OF, talking about doing real estate, and overall just making it not as serious as it probably should have been.
So
they were just making light of basically everything that was going on, with even her chat going crazy, spamming stuff, as you just saw in that clip of her asking her chat if they at least look good. Like, at no point in time was this situation taken as if she got leaked, and was more taken the situation as if she just tripped and fell or something.
Yeah. Like, are you sure? Because
It should be. Seems like no one's clipping anything. They get Brian too. Around.
It's just the boobs.
I've never showed my. This was probably like 10K. Wait. Oh my god.
Not 10K.
Like at this point, like I'm like, if people are gonna be posting it, I might as well just start. Bruh.
All right, bro.
Oh my god.
Just jump started.
You jump started the whole. Guys.
So Wendy Ortiz, her cameraman, really were just joking about the situation. Even the people that came in and helped her, after they deleted the VOD and saw people weren't clipping it, at least from her Twitch account, they just left and left it at that. So if everybody in person wasn't really taking the situation that deep and just basically moving on, you would expect maybe even the internet to hold on to it, talk about it, or drag the situation. And really, they are talking about it, but not in the way that you would probably think. No one's hard stuck on what Wendy Ortiz actually got leaked. Everybody else is just stuck on the situation. The fact that she was not only changing on stream, but also the fact that she was changing in a room with her cameraman, who, if you couldn't tell by the voice, is a guy, and doesn't really make any sense. And for, again, people who don't know who Wendy Ortiz is, she is in a relationship, and even at a certain point, called the person she is dating to tell them everything that went on.
Just want to let you know that the whole world is gonna see my new, and it's not just you. The whole world is. You're the only person. You're the only person who has seen my besides Valentina and my mom, and my new. You're the only person who has seen my new, and now everybody's seen my new.
It was an accident, I heard. It's okay. Who?
It's okay. Bye.
It's okay.
I love you. Bye.
I love you too. Don't stress about it. It's okay.
She don't even seem stressed. I am stressed.
She looks.
Wait, okay.
Taking off her clothes in front of other men is a wild work. These people are
with Framer.
What? Bro. Literally, a lot of people don't care about showing their body. Like, a lot of people don't see other human bodies as, like, innately sexual. Sorry to get crazy about it, but, like, yeah. Huh? Wowie wow, man. Well, hate is actually a very positive thing. I don't know about that one. How I went big rub at 20. High key, same. High key, yes. Yes. All right, peeps. I think I'm done for today. Because I don't know what is going on with my FYP. Rewiring your neural pathways for 4 minutes straight. Yeah, all right.
I'm just blindly confident. Things will play out the way they're meant to, I think. I say no a lot. I love struggling, actually. You do? Yeah, it makes me feel alive. I just personally can't bring myself to truly care about winning a medal or not. I don't think anything is gonna be hard. What is there to lose? Every second you're there, you're gaining something. I connect with everything, but I'm not attached to anything. Genuinely, if I didn't hit like rock bottom so many times, I could not have gone up. So that's why I say, like, I wouldn't tell my younger self a thing. Like, I want her to go through all that because that's the only reason why I'm here. I wouldn't change a thing about my past. I don't really care where my life takes me because I know I'll enjoy any road. If I quit today, oh my God, there's so many possibilities. Like, I would not be mad. There's so many other things I could be doing. If I feel like I'm skating too much, I'll back down. If I feel like I'm not skating enough, I'll ramp it up. No one's gonna starve me or tell me what I can and can't eat. It doesn't matter if you feel a strong positive emotion or a strong negative emotion. You're still feeling something. And I guess that's all you can ask for, to have people feel something for you. It's just an experience. It comes and goes. And winning is it's like that, you know. I missed 2 world championships, and do I feel a certain way about it? Not at all. I don't care that I missed 2 world championships. I don't care that I won this one. I don't care if I'm not going to win the next one. Like, it just doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I love working out. I love pushing my body. Don't let anyone push you past your breaking point. You are the only one that knows your limit, and you know yourself. I would say every athlete should take a break, or not even just athlete, every person take a break from that life that you're so like stuck in. Because stepping back will give you such a different perspective, and you learn so much, and that's what life is about. I also love sadness. I love anger. Like, I love to feel all of that. I don't think
she just love living life. I like this.
Pinnacle of like life's goal is happiness. Actually, balance is so important, and that's for anyone, like athlete or not. You shouldn't be 100% into something and, you know, not exploring the rest of your potential. Basically, that would be doing yourself a disservice.
No. Oh, damn.
Nah.
Damn.
This is what it takes to become a champion. Constant pounding.
I'm so tired.
In pursuit of perfection.
One more. I love working hard and pushing myself to the limit, but in order to do that, I need rest. I actually love the journey the most now. I just want to use all of my energy.
Yeah, no, legit, I do like my streaming journey now than I did when I first started. I think I just put too much pressure on myself in the beginning.
It's so fun. I decided I wouldn't compromise so much of myself to do something that I didn't want to do. I would never do that again. There are much better things in life than, you know, winning a world championships. I think the weight of world champion is just non-existent. There's no weight, because it's fake. You know, it's just a title for that one competition that you do. I feel like I don't take life very seriously, because it's not.
I've heard you say that you don't actually have a lot of memories from that time.
Yeah, I blocked them out for sure. It kind of feels like every time I see a clip of it, it's like I'm watching a movie, because I know that's me, but it's like I'm seeing what everyone else is seeing.
It feels like a completely different person.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Probably like because it was so bad. I just didn't want to remember. Every day was the same for me, and practice was so serious. Like, I would cry after falling on every jump. Like, it was, the team I had around me was so strict. So I was in fight or flight mode all the time.
That's literally my what's it called, childhood. I was just like fight or flight all the time. Yeah, that makes sense why you would block that out. Am I done? Chad, am I done? Oh, my wife is calling me. I'm done. Bye, guys. You stay cool. You stay crispy. See you guys tomorrow.